In the heart of the American South, a band emerged that would forever alter the course of rock and roll. This is the story of the Black Crowes, a phenomenal group that not only played music but lived it, breathed it, and bathed in it. Our journey begins in the vibrant city of Atlanta, Georgia, a place brimming with rich musical traditions, where two brothers, Chris and Rich Robinson, discovered their love for music at a surprisingly tender age. Raised in a household where music was more than just noise in the background, it was their life's soundtrack. Their childhood was punctuated with the sounds of stringed instruments, reverberating vocals, and percussive rhythms that echoed through their home. These sounds were their lullabies, their teacher and their refuge. Our story isn't just about music. It's about the birth of an undying passion, shaped and nurtured by the rich tapestry of blues, rock and soul. This just music to them. It was a language, a form of expression, and a way to narrate their lives. Their destiny, although not crystal clear at the beginning, started to take shape, becoming more apparent with each passing day. Their parents played a pivotal role in their musical journey. They were the ones who introduced them to the greats legends like the Rolling Stones, whose rebellious spirit and electric performances left a lasting impression, and Otis Redding, whose soulful voice and heartfelt lyrics resonated deeply within them. It was here, in the midst of these powerful influences, that they found their inspiration. Slowly but surely they began to realize that music wasn't just something they enjoyed, it was their calling, their destiny. They felt a magnetic pull towards a calling so strong that they could not ignore. They spent hours jamming, writing, and dreaming, their hearts beating in rhythm with the notes that flowed from their guitars. With every chord they struck, every song they wrote, they poured their hearts and souls into creating music that would touch people, move people, and change the world. The Robinson brothers were not just musicians, they were storytellers, using music as a canvas to paint vivid pictures of their world, their experiences, and their journey. They didn't just play music, they brought it to life. The energy, the passion, the raw emotion, it was all there in their music, waiting to be discovered, felt, and appreciated. From their initial forays into music to their rise to stardom, their path was not always smooth. There were challenges, setbacks, but their love for music, their passion, their determination, always led them back to the stage, back to their who eagerly awaited the next melody, the next story, the next chapter, in the incredible journey that was the Black Crowes. Music was in our blood. In 1989, the Black Crowes took flight, a group of rockers destined for something extraordinary, releasing their debut album, Shake Your Moneymaker. It was a time when music was about to undergo a seismic shift, where the world stood on the precipice of a new era, waiting in anticipation. The gritty undertones of the late 80s music scenes had left an indelible mark on us, and we channeled it into our songs. Brimming with energy, talent, and a dream, we began our journey. We were just ordinary individuals with an extraordinary love for music. We forged ahead, relentlessly pursuing our passion, turning our dreams into tangible melodies. We faced rejection after rejection, as though the music industry itself was testing our resolve, our resilience. But we didn't back down. We didn't let the tides of adversity sweep us away. Each no fueled our desire to prove our worth. We believed deeply in our music. We believed in the emotions we poured into our songs, the sweat and tears that our journey had drawn from us. Every lyric penned was a piece of our soul. Every chord struck was born of our belief in the power of music. It was more than just sounds strung together, it was our life, our story. We were determined, a stubbornness born of pure passion. We were prepared to fight, to persevere in the face of all odds. With a burning desire to create, to inspire, we crafted our music with equal parts heart and talent. This determination was not just a trait, it became our armor, our rallying cry, the fuel that powered our dreams. And that determination paid off, not just in the form of recognition, but in a bond created with our fans. Our debut album went multi-platinum, an achievement that was more than just a testament to our talent. It was an embodiment of our commitment and our fans' unwavering devotion. This feat wasn't just about us, it was a tribute to the people who believed in us, to the listeners who found a piece of themselves in our music. In the end, it was a feat that spoke volumes about our talent and our fans' devotion. It was a validation of our journey, of the dream that started in 1989 when the Black Crowes took flight. With the Southern harmony and musical companion, the Black Crowes proved they were more than just a one-hit wonder. This wasn't just another album, this was a statement of intent, a testament to their unyielding dedication to the craft of music. Here was a band that was not content to rest on their laurels. A band that refused to be confined by the stereotype of fleeting fame often associated with the music industry. This was their stepping stone to the greater heights that they were destined to reach. In this seminal body of work, they pushed the boundaries of rock music, ingeniously blending it with the raw, emotive power of blues and the captivating charm of soul. This was not just another genre or style for them, it was a way of life, a unique Southern fusion that they breathed and lived every day. They took these diverse elements, kneaded them together, and created a musical concoction that was simultaneously familiar and refreshingly new. In a time when many bands were pigeonholed into a specific genre, the Black Crowes dared to be different. They dared to tread the path less traveled. They refused to let their creativity be stifled, or their artistic spirit be tamed. It was this audacious spirit that led them to explore new territories, to venture into uncharted musical landscapes. They didn't just want to create music, they wanted to redefine it. Their music was not just a means of self-expression, it was their way of communicating with the world. With each rhythm, each note, each lyric, they told a story, they shared a piece of their soul. And in doing so, they touched countless hearts, resonating with people from all walks of life, transcending cultural and geographical boundaries. And it was with this album that they began to gain international recognition. People from different corners of the globe started listening to their music, connecting with their unique sound, waiting eagerly for their next masterpiece. Slowly but surely, they started expanding their fan base across oceans, transcending language barriers, age groups, and cultural differences. The Southern Harmony and Musical Companion wasn't just an album, it was an era that marked the beginning of the Black Crowes' journey to global stardom. It was the album that made the world sit up and take notice, the album that laid the foundation for the remarkable journey that lay ahead for this incredible band. Despite their musical brilliance, the Black Crowes often found themselves in the midst of controversies. Their journey was not simply a path of melodies and harmonies. It was studded with hardships and disagreements that consistently questioned their unity. Each member of the band had their own individual battles to fight, their own demons to face, which made their collective journey even more turbulent. Interpersonal conflicts surfaced regularly, their echoes reverberating within the group. These feuds, originating from an array of sources ranging from creative differences to ego clashes, had the potential to rupture the fabric of the band. They were under the constant threat of becoming another tragic tale of a promising band that succumbed to internal strife. On top of their internal battles, they found themselves frequently confronting the ills of substance abuse. The band was no stranger to the world of drugs. Rock and roll's notorious marriage with drugs seduced them into its clutches. And the consequences were heavy. The spiral of addiction jeopardized their health, relationships, and most importantly, their music. Then there were the legal battles. These were persistent shadows that loomed over them, casting a pall of uncertainty. Copyright claims, management disputes, and contractual disagreements added another layer of complexity to their turbulent journey. It threatened to unhinge their collective dreams and aspirations as they continuously found themselves entangled in the web of legal woes. Yet, through all the tumult, the band stayed together. Amid the feuds, the drugs, and the legalities, they had their share of ups and downs, musical triumphs and public failures, personal victories and emotional breakdowns. But that's just life on the road. In their darkest times, they found solace in their shared love for music. It was the lifeblood that sustained them, the common ground where their differences dissolved. It was their beacon, guiding them through the darkest of times. Our love for music was a beacon, guiding us through the darkest of times. Though the Black Crowes disbanded in 2015, their music continues to inspire new generations of rock and roll enthusiasts. The sound they produced has a raw energy that resonates with the hearts of those who listen. Their soulful rhythm and blues-infused brand of rock has become a distinct and iconic representation of the genre. The band had a humble beginning, starting as a group of friends with a shared passion for music. Their sound was a fresh wave of classic rock and roll that roared through the music scene, captivating audiences and critics alike. With their debut album, Shake Your Moneymaker, they instantly cemented their place in history. Each song was an exploration of their musical prowess, showcasing their ability to seamlessly blend different styles. Their music was a testament to their creativity and ingenuity, traits that have been admired by musicians and music lovers worldwide. As they continued to produce more albums, their sound evolved while maintaining the unique elements that made them the Black Crowes. The rawness of their music, coupled with the soulful delivery of their lyrics, allowed them to connect with their audience on a deeper level. Their live performances were a testament to their love for music, each show a masterclass in raw, unfiltered emotion. Their passion on stage was infectious, creating an experience that was not just heard, but felt by every single member of the course of their career. The Black Crowes influenced many other artists. Their unique style and fearlessness in pushing boundaries have left a profound impact on the music world. Many bands came after them have drawn inspiration from their music, keeping the Black Crowes' spirit alive in the music scene. Their music's impact and influence still evident today, proving once again that their legacy is far from forgotten. They sowed the seeds of rock and roll, and their music will continue to flourish for generations to come. The Black Crowes left an indelible mark on the music industry, influencing countless other bands and artists. Their impact can still be felt in today's music scene, and their legacy is sure to continue inspiring musicians for years to come. Join us in celebrating the enduring legacy of the Black Crowes, a band that etched its name in the annals of rock and roll history. Known for their soulful melodicism and heady lyrics, the Black Crowes are more than just a band. They are a cultural phenomenon that has left an indelible imprint on the world of music. Hitting their stride in the late 80s, these music maestros delivered hit after hit, continually shocking audiences with their unique sound and unmatched stage presence. While many bands of their generation have faded into obscurity, the Black Crowes continue to stay relevant, their music finding resonance with people from all walks of life. Rather than resting on their laurels, they've continually pushed boundaries, innovating and reinventing themselves to keep up with the changing times. The band's ability to adapt and evolve has marked them out as true legends of the industry. No other group from their era has managed to capture the hearts and minds of the public in quite the same way. The Black Crowes symbolize the spirit of defiance and rebellion that has become synonymous with rock and roll. They represent the grit, the perseverance, and the talent required to rise above the noise, to stand out and make a mark. Their music is not just a collection of songs, it's a tapestry of stories, emotions, and experiences that span decades. They've broken barriers and defied expectations, proving that rock isn't just a genre of music, it's a way of life. This is the story of the Black Crowes, a story of perseverance, talent, and the unyielding power of music.